I should go as Miles.
The things you
Figure out
learn.
what's going on at Feast.
I have yet to finish the latest season of Kipo that came out. I'm so hungry, guys.
Hey Genki, I'm gonna talk
What
to
the
Gloria about Feast. As me.
Undercover, but not being undercover.
Game's getting a
like it.
little buggy. It's a little
Gloria,
buggy, no big
what's
deal.
going on? Why is everyone outside?
A pipe burst. We cleaned it up, but the city won't let us reopen till the plumbing's fixed. I've had it repaired 3 times, but it keeps breaking down.
Can you send people to
Floating
other Feast
headman,
shelters?
apparently.
They're at capacity. Everyone here, they've got nowhere else to go. We're trying to keep people warm and fed, but in this weather...
Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, actually. Could you check on the people camped in the park? They don't always open up to management.
Happy to.
Then get back
Gotcha.
to your vacation. You work too hard.
Yeah.
Forced on vacation. Okay, I was like, can
Not a fan of camping?
I'll be fine.
I'll get that.
Thank you. I'm Steph, Gloria's girlfriend. I'm volunteering at Feast.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Or what's left of it.
Yeah.
So it's a shelter ticket? Yeah, it's
Gloria said the
it's
city won't
Feast
reopen
is
the
a
building.
like shelter
They're
for
being
those
unusually
who need it.
stubborn. And they showed up so fast
It's
to condemn us. less
ran
than an hour
by
after
Peter
the flood.
Parker, the original Spider-Man's
I
aunt,
sound like I should be wearing a
and
a
Miles
tinfoil
works
hat, huh?
there. Started
No, that's
working
weird.
there after his dad died.
Well, listen.
Because Peter brought him in,
Thanks
kind of
for
like,
your help.
hey, do some good, it might help you out, kind of thing.
Okay. Suspicious.
And then Miles got really into
I
it,
should keep
and
talking
then
to
Miles
people.
became a
Maybe I
Spider-Man.
can fix this.
Yeah. Just kept going from there, you know?
Blankets, or maybe food.
Heavy food.
Here, I got you.
Thanks, man. Trying to keep this stuff dry. I was so worried we'd get robbed, and the flood happened. I even bought a knife.
When did he get bit by a radio
Why
spider?
did you think that?
Got some guys cased
He
the
got
place.
bit.
Chased them off, but they just came back. Then they up and disappeared
I forget
right
what the
before
situation was.
Huh. Well,
I just remember he
let
got
me know
bit,
if you need anything
like
else.
near
Be
the
careful
like
with that
middle-ish,
knife.
end-ish
Can
of the
do.
last game.
Thanks.
What made you come up north? Told me that. About us getting cased.
With the flood, pipes are old and creaky.
And then
Hey there.
he showed
Did I
Peter,
overhear you talking about someone
and
from the
Peter
city?
was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
well, I'm
ago.
Spider-Man, so I
shelter
got
put
you."
in a
And then
new
Peter
water
started
heater.
training him a little bit.
Inspector came by. He said we were in good shape. Then all this went down.
Yeah. You'd think he'd catch that.
Uh-huh.
I gotta run. Stay warm.
The inspector's a
too.
little shifty. What we've learned.
Hey, you busy?
Working on speed Nonagon. What'd you
What?
find?
Guys were casing Feast right before it flooded. The city swooped in like suspiciously fast to condemn the building. And
Interesting.
an inspector said the pipes were fine right before one burst.
You think sabotage?
Definitely. I need to change into my suit.
But yeah, what was I gonna say?
I was at the other shelter for a
There's a
while.
recap before this game to give you an idea of like what happened on the first game. I just don't remember exactly when he got bit. But Miles is cool. I like Miles a lot. And Peter Parker is currently off on vacation with his girlfriend, Mary Jane.
Gloria said the city will reopen the shelter if the pipes are fixed. Let's see if I can pull it off.
Our way down here.
Leads to a storm drain. Clogged by, trash. No wonder the pipe burst. Cleared the trash. I don't think the water's running.
Oh, I know how to fix it. You gotta find the pump station.
How do you know that?
I did a clean up the rivers project in 4th grade.
So they're sparkling clean now?
Well, cleaner. Do not go nonsense.
But also, you can kind of tell that Miles is less trained and used to being Spider-Man with how he moves. He
Almost
kind of
there.
like tends to like wobble a lot more and like be kind of off balance,
Genki,
whereas
these are definitely
Peter's
the
a lot
guys
more
that fought at the
controlled with
power
all of his
station.
movements.
Okay, I get the bank heist, but why mess with Feast?
Let's find out.
You think you'll start running protection again?
Once he's
See
settled in,
it,
sure.
you'll see.
On this place first.
Hey, ain't
That was
that
almost
why
really
we're
good.
here?
Hey, what was that?
Okay. I'm just gonna perch take on this dude. Someone's gonna see it, but it's fine because I just really don't want to deal with it.
Tell me who's paying you.
Dodge. And also, Miles Morales has a bunch of different powers that Peter doesn't have, such as electricity and invisibility.
You gotta turn on the pump.
That's all I got for you, Sadie, to catch you up on the Miles Morales lore.
Hey, clean up the rivers guy. Pump's pressure is in the red.
Looks like they messed with the valves. You'll have to reset them individually before you can turn on the pump.
Did you hear those guys? Their boss wants to run crime in Harlem. Drugs, protection.
Can't people just visit for the food and museums and not make a mess? Non-Spider-Man related question. Have you started Jane Eyre for Miss Mallard's class?
I haven't done any homework since school let out.
It's wild. I just finished this wedding scene.
Hold that thought. Behind. Crash. Cool.
There we go.
Oh man, that's so cold.
Very cool. It's been snowing the entire time.
One valve down, 2 to go. I'm back. We were talking about winter break reading.
It's wild.
I do
just
also
finished this
really
wedding
like
scene.
the fact that they
Can't put it down.
Are you reading right now?
almost
thought you were
every
helping me.
like discussion
Yep. Nope. I'm here.
has
You
a
have my
like way to
undivided attention.
go back
As soon
into
as I
it.
finish this chapter, 5 minutes.
Dude, this one's got a pressure meter. Probably means it's old.
Damn it.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
I
I gotta web it.
said there was a pressure meter, and then
Need
you
the
didn't
water
put
pressure
it-
right in the middle, or it could rupture the pipes again.
Okay, I see. So I have to burst it, and then shoot it when it's at the right pressure.
That's 2.
There we go.
One more, and I can turn the water back on.
I get how games work. Also, the movement in this game is fantastic. Love it so much. Oh, there's a speed bump. Okay, I see.
These guys are every. Hey guys! Wanna tell
And
me who
catch.
the boss is? No? Okay, fine.
This is a private business venture. Just walk away.
Walk away.
That.
Those are some very
Why we don't
kind
mess
bad
with
guys.
shelters.
They're like, not even kind. They're very like
You all
informed.
left Harlem alone, I leave you
This is
alone.
a private business venture. I need you to leave, Spider-Man. I don't understand. There we go. All done. Let's fight.
Now for the pressure valve.
All done.
Should be fixed. Need to turn on the water at the pump station. Hey, Genki. Can you call the city? Get them to send someone to Feast North and declare it uncondemned.
One official sounding call from a high school student pretending to be an adult coming up.
What official sounding all from a high school student.
Return of the Goon Squad. Need to get rid of these guys.
I was like, can't be so.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Ever actually been to see the boss? Like in his cell?
They don't let people visit.
What was
In
that?
his cell, it might be Kingpin actually. I'm starting to think a lot more. How's it going, dude? Is this one good? This one's pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is very similar to the first one, and obviously you have like differences because you're mine. So the whole stealth mechanic's a little different, and you're being able to use electricity in the fights is a lot more important, or is it really important? You know, gameplay. It's really fun. I'm having a great time, and it's a pretty big game. Like, I'm almost 7 hours in. I think I'm like 50% of the way through. Nope, 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 nope. You need that. Electricity, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll get into a bit of a scuffle so you can see what the electricity's like. Took him out. Yeah, so you got like electric punches and knock people out. You got like an electric ground pound thing. It's fantastic.
Hey man.
And then of course you got your
Their boss is in the
invisibility.
raft.
Whoa. Bright side. Maybe we can cut off however he's
And
communicating
also
with people on
different
the outside.
gadgets in the
I'll
first
look
game.
into
You
it.
have
Now we gotta
drones
turn
and
on the
gravity
water.
wells, as well as your web shooter. What's that? A new power? Dude, it's so good. And it's cheaper than the first Spider-Man was. It's $50 versus 60. So
Now.
if all that doesn't
Great
sell
timing.
you,
City
I don't know
Inspector just
anymore.
got the feast. Should be able to reopen soon.
Cool. I'm gonna head there and make sure Gloria's got everything she needs.
Isn't it
So,
PS5 though?
reasons
This
for
is
the boss of this whole
PS4.
shady operation to go
And
after
if you pick
Feast.
it up on PS4, if you ever get a PS5, apparently you get a free upgrade.
2. Having a shelter in Harlem reduces crime like...
I'm like, there's no
And if he wants to
reason
be a
not to
crime
get
boss,
it.
He actually needs crime to boss around.
Exactly. But we stopped him. Go team.
Don't see
Well,
that
now
every
I
day.
might need to pick this up then. There you go.
Hey there.
Oh, Spider-Man. Hi. Always happy to meet one of you guys.
Oh,
I saw you get a free upgrade
yeah.
with that
listen,
Sackboy game
I
too.
was
Such a nice
fixing the
feature.
water
It
system,
really
and I
is.
noticed your shelter was affected.
Also, welcome back,
Should be
Beaver.
fixed now, though.
That was you? Inspector just came by, said we're good to open.
Everyone can go inside.
Ah, Spider-Man, you've got perfect timing. Don't know how much longer we would have held out. Thank you.
The fact that the free upgrade is a thing literally makes it just like
Hey, Gloria.
getting a
it's Miles.
PS5, you just get a bonus now.
I heard Feast North is open again.
We had a little help from Spider-Man, if you can believe it. Thanks for
So that's
stopping
not people. I was
by.
like, I would get a
Well, in the
PS5
process,
if
you
this
helped
wasn't a
a lot.
PS5 exclusive.
Happy to.
I would have bought it
I'll
on
get back to
release
you
if
when I'm
this
free.
was
We'll see
exclusively
you when
on
school starts
PS5.
back up.
All right.
But since the fact that it's on PS4 and I can upgrade to PS5 when I get one, I'm cool with waiting for a bit. But it guarantees I'm going to get a PS5. Try not to spoil too much for myself, but seeing a bit makes me more excited to play it. That's fair. We're open and people are off the street, thanks to Spider-Man. Or he's gonna get a PS5 instead of the Xbox, whatever.
Feast
Xbox
North is
Series
reopened thanks
S,
to us.
the Xbox
Dream
refrigerator.
team.
Always.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
chase
not
down
getting
this
the
lead about the
Xbox.
boss communicating from the raft. If we can cut him
I've been an
we're
Xbox
gold.
person forever,
Sounds
but the
good.
new Xbox, there's
I'll
no
keep
point in
checking that.
getting
Thanks, bro.
because everything that's coming out on the Xbox is also coming out on PC. And I'm just like, why would I spend money on a game console? Just play a better version of that game. Did you see it? The one thing I did like the Xbox did was they actually made an Xbox fridge,
Saw your mural at Teo's.
a giant version of the
the
Xbox
other guy.
One, or the
But I'm
Xbox
still here
Series
to
S, and I opened up and there was
Every
like
business on
Monster
this block's
Energy
had
drinks,
inventory stolen over
sushi,
the
a bunch of
last
other
few
stuff
weeks.
inside of it.
Paper products, kits,
funny.
sanitizers. We're all local. We can't swallow a loss like that.
Did you report it?
Sure.
They
no one's
did. They
taking us
know the
seriously.
memes. They're aware. The
She runs
self-awareness
the
is
restaurant
solid.
next door. Decided to look into it herself. Went down to the shipping center that supplies all of us.
I'll meet her there. See if I can
Smart
help.
marketing,
Thanks,
exactly.
Spider-Man. Good to have you looking out for us.
But like, because Microsoft and Xbox as a whole is very much just kind of a. They're just leaning towards PC, it seems like, and the console just kind of seems like
Hey,
the
Genki.
convenience for those who
I'm
don't
looking
have
into
a
some
game.
robberies on Harlem's main strip. Caleb's clean cuts and
So if I get an
Modern
Xbox,
Forte.
it's gonna be the,
Oh, I
the
love
digital
Pana
one,
Fuerte. Did you try the arepas?
and it is
Can't
going
eat
to
before I do
be
intense superheroing. It's kind of like
you know,
pool
solely
rules.
for whatever
Right,
games I want to
totally.
have downstairs.
So, what's the plan?
Central.
Track down the stolen inventory, find out who did it,
Or in a more
see
simple
if it's
place.
the same guys who went after Teo's Bodega and Feast North.
Sounds good. I'm on call for tech, map, and
Also,
thinking through problems.
Avengers Tower. That's the thing here. I'm gonna run up Avengers Tower real quick. I haven't done that yet. Keep running. Just keep running. Keep running. The Avengers A. Top of the Avengers Tower. Gotta do it in every Spider-Man game. Just jump off the tallest buildings.